So yeah, brand new game. Brand new game. I don't know how long I will be playing this for. Definitely today is only going to be a short stream, so this is just going to be like the introduction stuff. But we have a story mode now. Apparently, take the role of the F1. I'm in the way of the thing. Here, I'll do that. Take on the role of the F1 rookie Aiden Jackson as he faces off against teammate Casper Ackman and rival Devin Butler in this action-packed story experience. Now, it's interesting because single-player career. There we go. That's the My Team thing. So we could do My Team if I want to. I don't think I will this time. I enjoyed doing the My Team thing last time. I think we're gonna go down the Breaking Point story because we didn't do that last time, and I think I'll do shorter races and stuff to make the racing a little bit more entertaining. I think 2-player career as well. You can take off the entire F1 career with a friend by your side, play competitive or cooperatively, manage R&D rivalries, contracts, and more in the bid of the Drivers' Constructors Championship. I really want to try that, but I don't know anyone that will do it. I need to open a window. It's quite windy outside today. It's very windy outside today, actually. So yeah, we'll do Breaking Point to begin with, and we'll kind of like see how we enjoy that, and then maybe we can try doing a My Team thing. The thing is with the My Team is kind of open-ended and it never ends. If we did My Team, I think I'd want to do 25% race. I think that's what I want to do. So let's do Breaking Point. It's a little bit different to how we did 2020. We'll see. Ooh, what's this? Normal. Great for newcomers. I want to customize this. I don't want to just say normal, challenging, or hard because it doesn't. Because I definitely don't want hard because I'll need the braking assist because my pedals don't quite work correctly. So I guess challenging. So let's select that. Oh, we get to pick a team, select a team. AlphaTauri. It could be the Aston Martin. It could be Alfa Romeo. Definitely don't want Haas. Or we could be Williams. Oh, that's a decision to make.
Isn't it? People spend all that time.
Rob.
People come along and break them.
Hey, Rob, how's it going? Find those lines, Womble. Yeah, I know. That's what I'm trying to. Who do we want to go for? I mean, I'm thinking Aston Martin because British, but at the same time, it's Lance Stroll's team. So maybe Alfa Romeo with Kimi or AlphaTauri. I don't want to go with AlphaTauri. I definitely don't want to go with Haas or Williams. Let's go with Aston Martin. Right. I want to make sure that these assists are correct. Yeah, okay, so everything's off apart from the braking assist, which I need because of the pedals. Simulation settings. Realistic and race starts assisted. Manual. Perfect. So tired. Yeah, me too, man. I'm only around today for like, well, 2 hours. No, I've got an hour. No. Yeah, I've got about 2 hours. So we'll see. Right, let's start it. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, prologue. With the 2019 Formula 2 Championships coming to the final race of the season, young British driver, Aiden Jackson is looking to etch his name in the history books. Abu Dhabi, final... Oh, we gotta start in Abu Dhabi. It's the worst race on the calendar, damn it! Come on now. Final race of F2 season 2019. I wonder if they're going to take us through the real 2020 season with the COVID stuff in Formula 1 and stuff like that. Like all the changes they made. I wonder if that's what they're going to do with this. Because I think you stay in F2. I'll stay in F2 with all of this. Right, even after this race, we'll stay in F2, and then we'll have to race a few races in F2, I think. So, when I played the 2019 game, Advance! When I played the 2019 game, you start off in F2 and, like, progress forward. We didn't actually play the story mode in the 2020, we just went straight into the my team career thing, which was detrimental to my own sanity, so... Now, at least we know that we're getting story.
An incredible race! Look at it! Every driver is being so aggressive. Check it out!
They'll all be
This is
feeling the
interesting.
pressure right now. None more so than young Aiden Jackson from Carlin.
That's right. Rumors from the paddock talk about a possible future for Jackson in Formula 1. And with only a few laps to go, this is still anyone's race.
The atmosphere here is electric, and we couldn't have asked for a better finish to the F2
Who are these
season
commentators?
here in Abu Dhabi.
Is that Ant? No, it's not Ant. Uh-oh. We're racing. You see, I've already noticed an issue with the camera's not in the right place.
Copy that.
Pause. Okay, camera's already not in the right place. Cockpit. Settings. That's there. How's the audio, by the way? I think the audio was okay. I think everything else was alright. Okay. Right. Everything is off. My... that's that. Do you know what? I'm gonna have the racing lines on just for the time being, just so that I can get used to the car and stuff. Also, force feedback's low as well, so I can't like feel where the car is on the corners. I hate this track. I guess my goal here is to win. That's why it needs braking assist on, because I was full on the brakes there. Ah, okay. Wait, what is that? What did I do? I hit a button. I hit a button. I'm breaking it already. I'm already breaking it. It's a good start. Good start. Well done, EA. I think you fucked up the game. Oh, no. I got an achievement for that. I like how the first achievement I had was erase the past. Audio seems good. Okay, I like the wheel isn't turning how it's supposed to be, so okay, so let's see. This is why I want, like, I don't know why they can't just import all of my save from the last game into this game. It's very irritating. Maybe I should have done a few test runs first. Force feedback. Right, let's figure that out first. Let's increase. I can't remember what numbers were on wheel damper. That was all okay, because when we were going off track I could feel it, but when I was on track I just couldn't feel the wheel. There was no like feedback whatsoever. The next thing we need to I think we need to calibrate it, because like I might have to go onto the old settings, because I can never remember what all of this is. In fact, this is different. This is a different calibration system to what it was in the last game. Test buttons, that's what I want, so 11. Which one's that? Is that this one? Uh-huh. Yeah, you see my brake, right? Like, my brake only goes... So this is why I need braking assist, because my brake only goes to, like... if I really push it, it goes... It can go down, but... Okay, so that's the issue there, is that it's using the whole wheel. I need it to not do that. Because when I'm doing that, it's only turning... part of it. Okay. Throttle's good, though, so that's good. Okay, so let's... Hold that one to exit. Let's go... So I need to... I need a wheel steering dead zone, but I don't know... Let's try 50. Oh, no, that's the opposite. That's the complete opposite to what I want. Get out of here. Ah, Womble! Hey, Sign, how's it going? I might have to look at my settings on the old game. It's never simple, is it? It's none of these. The setup thing is different. Maybe if I go on the Logitech. What's it? Oh no, you failed your car theory exam. How difficult is it in Is it difficult in the Netherlands? Is there a way to use my settings for this? I don't have a profile for F1. Damn it. You find it difficult and you hate it. Have you had much experience, like, kind of on the roads then? I guess it is. It would be quite difficult in the Netherlands because you guys, especially in your cities, emphasize a lot on bikes, right? Like cycling and things like that. Whereas here, cars are kind of inbred into us. Well, it's definitely inbred into me because my dad was an accident investigator. So, the highway code, which is what we call it, is kind of second nature to me. I don't know what, understeer enhance. No, off. I don't want that. Can drive a car, I can do the exam for that. But need theory first. That's kicking my ass. Wheel dampener. The strength of the tires force through the wheel. I think all of that is okay. Ah, you see, this is why I don't... Right, okay. I might... save my new control scheme. Accept. Right. We'll just save that first. Generic settings. I wonder if no. See, the problem is I'm turning the wheel and it's not making any effect. I need the wheel sensitivity to be turned up, but they've changed all the way that the settings are laid out. Let's exit out of this and we'll start it again. We'll start it again. Let me load up 2020 and we'll see what that looks like. Might have to write things down. I feel like all of this stream is going to be troubleshooting. I'm not going to be able to drive Formula 1 cars. That sucks. So what has everyone been doing today? Sounds great, yeah. I'm 90% sure that they've changed the settings in the game. It's either that, or I did all of the setup for 2020 a year ago, and I can't remember how to do it. But the thing is, I've tweaked it and changed it throughout the season. I don't know if you remember when we were streaming it, we were tweaking it and changing it the whole way to get it, like, just right. And it wasn't until about, like, the 6th race that I had all my controls set up correctly. I still couldn't get the brake right? The brake pedal right. So now I've got to do all that again because I can't import the settings. It's really irritating. It's like one of the worst things about these games is that they, even though it's all built on the same engine, they're practically the same game. You can't import your driving settings, which is very irritating because that means it takes hours to customize and set things up. Okay, let's go down to game options, settings. Calibration. Yeah, so this is wheel 2. So let's have a look at this. I just want to edit it, but I don't. Yeah, you see, it's so different. Do you see that? Steering saturation. That's what we need. We need that at 100%. Brake saturation at 100%. 80% and 100% on saturation. Okay, force feedback was 100, 60, 50, 60. And then wheel damper is 20. And then I don't have any. Okay. But then there's like steering. Yeah, see, it is all different. Yeah, you see, that's much better. That is much better. Okay, so we need 80, 100. That's the magic numbers. It should be the same. I should have set this up last night. Yeah, I should have set this up last night, but I wasn't feeling it. Alright, let's just pause the music real quick. Normally I work today, but I took today off. Yeah, I would as well if... Sound volume, yeah. Yeah, I did that. Actually, no, I didn't do that before I started streaming. I did set up a few things, though, before I started streaming. I wasn't just lazy, but... Yeah. I think volume's good. I'm quite good now at being able to figure out what the volume is. Communication with online services. Okay, let's fix the collaboration of the freaking wheel. So it was 8100. Do not show me this again, please. I do not care about your fucking season pass. Get out of here. Controls. That's what I want. So we want this. We want to edit it. Calibration. Steering saturation to 80. I think if I'd have just read this, I'd have been able to brake saturation to 100. Because my brake pedal doesn't work. Alright. I think if I'd have read this, I'd have known. Force feedback. Okay, so this was... So these do need changing. So that was 100. Then this was down to 60. So otherwise it's not going to feel right. That was definitely at 20. And this was down as well. I think they were 55, somewhere around here. We can always tweak those at some other point. Off-track effects and rumble. Actually, you know what? No, I want those higher. I do want those higher because I always felt like in the other game that the off-track effects and the rumble strip effects weren't good enough. I could never feel where the car was. Understeer, enhance, off. I think. Okay. Let's save to the custom control system. Excellent. Right. Let's back up. And we start it again. Let's create it anew. We'll start it again. We'll go on the challenging one. We'll pick Aston Martin. Corners only for the dynamic racing line, because I do want that on just for the time being, especially because I don't think I've ever really driven around Abu Dhabi before on these games. Surface type realistic. Race starts manual. Perfect. Let's start it. Let's go. The thing is, there's something else that I've noticed is that we can't change the AI difficulty. We can't change the AI. You know how before the AI difficulty, you could like tweak it to like 100 or I think it went up to 110. That was the biggest number you could get. We can't tweak the AI difficulty because I'd put it around 80, I think, if I could. Maybe you can later. You might be able to do it later when you start the season. Okay, let's skip this. Skip the cinematics. We've already seen it. Oh, it's done the...
Okay, Aiden, you're doing great. Keep focused.
Pause.
You know what to
Pause.
do. Copy that.
I don't want the TV pod. Thank you. There we go. That's much better. I can feel the car now. Still gonna crash though. Sorry, Rolex. I don't care about your sponsorships. Oh, I hate Abu Dhabi. There's never a place to pass. How many laps left? 2. Poor Rolex. I don't care about Rolex. I don't have DRS. Oh. Ragnathan. He's kind of a meme in the F1 world. He's like one of the worst drivers and he's in the way! Blue flag, get out the fucking way, dude. I don't know if there's damages on, because I should have lost my front wing, because I'm pretty sure I hit him. Got red in sector 2 and 3. We've got more blue flags coming up. Oh, no way. Latifi is up there. He's in second. Oh, that's who's coming up next. Oh, okay. Was too busy watching the what's it. That's my excuse. Here come the racing driver excuses as well, right? Nearly did the same thing again. I'm faster than you, move out the way. We'll get him in the DRS zone. Oh, he's moving over for me. Thank you. Pretty sure I forced him off the track there, though.
Okay, good work. Great pass.
No DRS. I'm not gonna get Gitto, I don't think. Oh no! He passed me in the DRS zone. I need another lap, I think, to get him. Now, if I wasn't such a sloppy driver, I'd have made this pass by now, because they're all really slow compared to me. Like, their cars just seem so much slower. I'm totally gonna blame it on... Oh, I do have another lap.
This is your final lap.
Okay, never mind. I thought...
Behind is 25.1 seconds.
Okay. We've got a few laps then. It's not so much of an emergency as what I thought it was. Might be able to get past there. Maybe. No. Focus mode. No, I was slow off the exit. To be fair, like the last 2 times I've passed in the DRS zone here, it's been detrimental to my overall pace. So, because the other has always had DRS in the next zone coming out. Here. Don't you do that. Close the gap. What is DRS? Drag reduction system is like your rear wing opens up to reduce drag. You need the drag when you're going through the corners, but when you're on the straights, you can use DRS. Now, the only time you're allowed to use DRS is when you are focusing mode. Hold on. I'll explain it in a sec. Okay, so
Fantastic work, Aiden. Great drive, mate. Congratulations.
yeah, so it's a little wing in the rear wing that opens it up on the straights, right? But you're only allowed to use it when you're less than a second behind the person in front. So it's used for overtaking because modern F1 cars these days do not follow each other very well because all the aerodynamics change. Basically, the aerodynamics on the modern F1 cars shift the nice cool air up and over the F1 car, like, and then it dips back down quite behind. So you get a really good slipstream from behind effect from like 2 seconds behind. But when you're really close, like 1 second or half a second, there's no downforce on the car, so then they don't follow each other very well. Which is why there's not very much wheel-to-wheel racing and overtakes in modern F1. So, Formula 1 decided to make the races more interesting in the early 2010s to add DRS, drag reduction system. And that was basically the rear wing would just open up and it channels more air through the car so that you lose downforce, but because you're going in a straight line, you don't need it. So that's what DRS is. Oh, look, it's me.
Aiden. Now you've made the leap to Formula 1, no surprise to anyone who's been watching your career. How does it feel to be on the verge of getting behind the wheel for your first race?
To be honest with you, Will, it hasn't really quite sunk in yet. The team has given me a fantastic opportunity. It's a once in a lifetime, a dream come true. So
is it just me, or is his
answer your
voice
question,
out of sync with his
I feel
mouth?
like a little kid. I look around and I'm surrounded by my heroes, you know? I've even had to pinch myself a couple of times. So, yeah, it can be a bit overwhelming. But out on the track, speed...
The mouth animation is tragic. Yeah, it really is, isn't it?
It's all the same. I just hope my driving is too.
And what about Casper Ackerman? Are you intimidated at all having such a seasoned and experienced driver as your first teammate in Formula 1? How's that relationship coming along?
I've always looked up to Casper as someone to aspire to.
I looked up to Casper
Growing up
as
as
someone.
a kid, his pictures all over my bedroom walls, you know? The dream was always to be...
Yeah, the face animations are really bad. There's Lando, though, and there's Ocon.
I'll be racing alongside Casper, which is good enough for me. I get to learn from the best.
Quality mouthwork, I know, right?
Besides, every legend has to start somewhere, right?
Aiden, just wondering if we can get your reaction to the obvious comparisons that are being made between you and another F1 driver. Much like
Why are they also? Why is it so bad? Because the last game wasn't this bad.
What do you say to the press here, and to your fans, who are calling you the new Devon Butler?
The new Devon Butler.
Who the fuck's Devon Butler?
I'm alright with that. Does that mean we can lose the old one?
You come over well. They like you. I don't know what you were worried about.
Thanks.
You know, everything's going to be fine out there today. I just know it. Just do what you did in F2. Easy.
Thanks, Brian. I won't let you down.
This is really... Why have they put so much effort into this? It's racing. Let's just play the game.
Come on, Aiden. You've got this.
Oh god, that was awful. That was awful. Okay, anyway, it's time for Formula 1 2020. A new season is upon us. After all, it is the start of a brand new Formula 1 season, and 2020 is shaping up to be one for the history books. Damn right. With a packed race calendar ahead, it's time to clear your schedules, as our weekends are going to be busy. Aside from the usual on-track drama and passion, the Grand Prix season also marks the 70th anniversary of the very first Formula 1 championship race at Silverstone, which sure will be one of the high points of the year. If only the cinematics, if only the cinematics are trash, then it's fine. But the cinematics in the other games have been fine, Cyan. I don't know how it's gone backwards. Of course, a new season means new regulations for the technically minded fans to watch out for. Even though it wasn't 2020. Well, yeah, there was a few regulation changes in 2020. And this year is no exception. Overall, we can't wait to see what the year ahead brings. Why, if only? Well, the 2020 season didn't quite pan out how it was supposed to. Obviously. Oh no, really? They added social media? I hate social media. At F1 Big Fan. I'm sure he'll be... Oh, I've got an incoming call from Brian. Hi, Brian!
Hello?
Uh-oh, what did I do? I broke it.
Aiden, are you in your room?
No.
Oh, hey Brian. Yeah, I'm in my room. Good. Well, have a look around. I hope you like it. Should be everything you need in there. News feeds, social media. It's hooked up to the lot. Just do me a favour, eh?
Go on.
Make sure you check your emails. I think there's a message in there for you.
Oh, right. Thanks, Brian.
F1 got to socialise, I know,
What
right?
you need to do, and I'll see you before the race.
Nice one.
At Hamfan. Jesus. Oh God, Mom, go away!
Hello?
Hello, love. How's it going?
Alright, Ma. Yeah, it's going alright. Just getting ready.
I saw your interview.
And?
You need a haircut.
Alright. Well, thanks, I guess.
But aside from that, you were great. I'm so proud of you, Aiden.
I know, Ma. Thanks.
I wish I could be out there with you. This is everything you've worked towards.
Yeah.
Why are we having this shit?
Just do what you do, and everything will be great.
Thanks, Ma.
And remember, mirror, signal, maneuver. And always stick to the speed limit.
Great advice. I'm all over it.
I know you are, love. I'll speak to you later.
I need a laughter track. Wow, Mom. Yeah, did he say Mom or Mum? M-U-M? Because he's meant to be British. Anyway. Also, she sounded very, very bad accent for like Chinese or something like that. I wonder if we're trying to be I wonder if we're trying to be similar to Mine's blanking. Albon, who was a Thai driver who raced for Red Bull last year and the year before that, but was born, grew up, and in London. So he's got a very British accent. In fact, he classifies himself as a Thai driver because his one of his parents is from Thailand, and there's no Thai drivers out there. Anyway, Otmar. Hello, Otmar. Hey, Aiden. The title says it all. Really pleased that you have us with you, and then you know what's there. Anything you need, just ask Brian. Who the fuck's Brian? He's your liaison. Wait. I'm in Racing Point right now. We've got rid of Lance Stroll. But that means we've got rid of Sergio Perez if we're in the 2020 season. I don't like that. I don't like that we've got rid of Sergio Perez if we're in... Because we were racing alongside... It means there's not going to be a Sebastian Vettel in the next season. Maybe we should have done Haas. We should have done Haas because we could have. Well, we would have got rid of Mick Schumacher, but we could have wiped out Mazepin. We missed a shot there. I just don't want to drive for Haas because it's a shit car. Anyway, there are a few tricky spots in the circuit. In particular, what's this weekend preview? Okay, so this is weekend preview. What is this? Okay, whatever. Go to race. Okay, let's go to race. Australian Grand Prix. Mid-race. Okay, so it looks like we're going through chapters on this. So I don't think we're going to be doing the full races like we have in the past. Well, I mean, we're doing the 2020 season, so we're building up his story, right? This is his first season in F1. Mom! Or mum. It's bad enough either way. Why is there a mum in the game? I know, right? Cyan, I know. Especially one that makes really, really lame dad jokes. Don't expect that from you, Mum. Get out of here. It's for Dad. With the world watching and expectations at high at Racing Point, F1 rookie Aiden Jackson appears to be holding his own in the maiden race in Melbourne, with the possibility of a points finish, which would be a very, very good way to start your F1 career. He keeps focused on the race in front of him, although, that being said, if he's in Racing Point, he should be 3rd or 4th, you know, at Melbourne. So this is interesting. We're playing 2020, and we're in Australia, which never happened. So the game is just... So, yet again, the F1 game is not acknowledging that COVID is a thing. You know what I mean? They're just like, nope, that never happened. Which is a shame, because the 2020 season was really good. Because all the races were like emergency races held at tracks that deserve it, instead of because they have money. You know what I mean? Well, all the tracks have money, but you know what I mean. I don't know. We're just missing that South African Grand Prix. That's what we need. Advance! I've hit it! Oh, it says please wait. Okay. Oh, so we're back in. Hello, Alfa Romeo. Oh, we've 9 laps remaining. Okay.
Start, Aiden. Let's try and push it further.
Copy that.
I can't see my... Okay, I'm going to... Gonna have to change the camera, because I can't see the mirrors. Camera customization. Field of view. Nope. That way. Thank you. Gonna have to do that, I think, so I can see the wing mirrors. Is there a way that where we can sit back in the car? Mirror angle. Offset. No. No, so it's just the field of view that increases. Okay. Also, very worried that I'm about to crash. Oh, Danny Rick! Yeet! Whoa, okay, so that's all changed. This might take a while for me to get back used to it. Yeah, this might take a while. Bear in mind, this is the first time I've driven the Formula 1 car in a while. I never drove the Racing Point car, so... Sorry, this is the Tracing Point car. Because they copied off Mercedes. I hate Melbourne. At least I know this track, though. I might have to change that field of view back in a bit, because I think I'm a little bit wonky now. Whoops. Late on the brake. Okay, I need to change the field of view. We'll get there eventually. Nope. Settings. Let's put it on 10. Yeah, we'll try 10. It was a little bit too wide that time. Danny Rick's in the way. Are we in a train right now?
Oh. The car behind has started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form.
Okay, Russell.
The gap to the car behind is 4.4.
Jesus Christ, this car is uncontrollable at times. I do have more races, right? Like, we've got more laps to deal with. So I need to just relax and not... overtake it. Why is it that overtaking Australian at the Australian Grand Prix is so difficult? Oh, 2 in 1. Nope. 2 in 1 doesn't go. Oh, man. I need to just settle down and just relax and focus. Okay, I should get a penalty for that. If I was the stewards, I'd definitely get a penalty.
Gap to the car ahead is 2.9 seconds.
So that was dangerous, but screw it. I'm fine. I think I'm supposed to beat Ackerman, who is my teammate.
Casper's in P10 at the moment.
Jesus Christ, this is difficult, man. Like, I forgot how difficult these cars are to control. Especially, like, coming in on, like, say, lap whatever, and you're just not used to the car. I don't think the car setup's right either. Like, it doesn't quite turn how I like it. Not to mention the game's crashing. Oh look, there's Butler.
You're closing in on Casper now, Aiden. Good job. Casper is directly ahead of you.
Oh no! Seriously? Game? Seriously? So there's a few bugs in the game. Just a few.
You're increasing the gap to the car behind by a few seconds per lap. Keep this up. Our gap to the car in front is 1.7 seconds.
Oh look, there's my teammate. Let's not crash into him on my first race.
Casper is directly ahead of you.
How many laps do we have left? 9 out of 15. Just gonna do a few ERS management stuff. Yeah, so that interface is different. Oh, what?
What a brilliant Australian Grand Prix this has been, but there's still plenty of time for more drama.
There certainly is, Crofty, and these two have been
We're in the middle of racing!
incredibly hard so far. They don't want to go tripping
Oh,
over
we've got
each other,
Crofty though, so that's good.
Butler is coming up from behind. He's on the attack too.
Aiden, Casper's not your priority. We need you to defend.
It's okay. I've got this. Here comes Butler. 3 abreast going into turn 11. Oh, this can't work. And it doesn't. Ackerman's off onto the verge of what looks like damage as well. Is he okay? Is Casper okay?
He'll be fine. He's heading for the pits now. You just concentrate on the race.
And there we have it.
That was bullshit.
There's going to be fireworks in the racing
Didn't let me.
garage this evening.
There will be, Crofty, for sure. Look, it was a late move from Devon Butler, but you never want to see two teammates make contact, and Ackerman will surely be seething at that one.
Absolutely, and I tell you who else isn't going to be happy too. Aiden Jackson, not how his F1 race debut should have gone.
Oh, I see. Okay.
The damage appears to be minor. How's it feeling, Aiden?
Yeah, car's okay.
So now we need to go and take Devon
Yeah, what
again
you
then.
can do out there.
Copy.
That was interesting. They railroaded me, chat. I don't like being railroaded. Whoops. I'm starting to get the feel for the game back, though. Because it has been a few months since I played this. Like, well, since I played one of these games. I should have shifted down there. Whoa! Dude. God damn it. I'm just not very good at this. What am I off? 2.7 seconds.
2.7 seconds.
I've got a lot of time to make up. I don't know if I can do it. I don't think we're fast enough. I think the car is. I just think I'm not fast enough. I'm really struggling. Warning, exceeding track limits. Fuck off. I'm 3 seconds behind him now. I'm not going to be able to catch him up. I'm slow in a bunch of different sectors. I can feel how slow the car is. Because I don't think it's balanced correctly, but... what do I know?
Pace is strong, but be aware your tires need to go the distance. We're leading our teammate by 27.4 seconds.
27.4 seconds. Whoops. Jesus. I'm slowly learning this. Time is it? It's 10:30. Okay, still got some time.
Gap to car in front is 1.8 seconds.
I lost so much time, like, when I was trying to figure out the car after the crash.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
Oh, I can't change that. I wish I could turn up the amount of fuel in my... the fuel mix. Yeah, I don't think I can do this, chat. This might be asking the a little bit too much from me. I believe. I'm not. I'll be honest. I'm not the best around this track. This isn't my strongest track in the calendar. In fact, I really don't like this track. Just as a general rule, I don't like it to watch. I don't like it to race on. Ah. Oh no, I did the flashback into a 100% crash. I thought, oh wow, I thought for a second there. I'm not gaining on him enough. That's the problem. Yeah, we're not gonna get it. There's no way. We can't do it. There's no way I'm gonna be able to make 1.7 seconds. Well, he's got traffic now, so maybe... That's Lando! Lando to the rescue!
This is your final lap of the race.
Twitch streamer, help me!
Our gap behind is 10.8 seconds. We have 2 laps of fuel remaining.
Shut up! I can't. There's nowhere to pass. No, it's not happening. I'm stuck at that 1.5 seconds behind winner Lewis Hamilton. I'm not going to be able to do it.
1.8 seconds.
Thing is, the first time we overtook him, he was easy. Now he isn't. Like, after his tires have gone. Maybe it's our tires. Maybe our tires were older. Oh, now we're on the last 2 turns. No. Not gonna get it. Is it gonna fail me if I don't do it? Checkered flag.
Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
Oh, it's hurting my back. I knew I wasn't gonna get that. Like, I just couldn't close the gap. I needed more power. I needed more power. I needed more power, and I needed to be able to drive well without crashing.
What a start to the season this has been. A fascinating race here in Australia.
Oh, who'd have thought Lewis Hamilton won? Actually, Lewis never wins the Australian race.
Racing point driver Aiden Jackson settles in, especially after that early incident involving his teammate.
Well, we've certainly seen rivalries born from less. Suffice to say, if you came into the 2020 season hoping for a bit of drama, it looks like you won't be disappointed. Mercedes are on top form once again after an excellent...
I don't care. I don't care. I'm a sore loser. I don't want to see them on the podium. I don't care. It does make you wonder whether the other drivers do watch the podium celebrations. I bet they don't. I bet they don't. I bet they fuck off back to the trailer like after they've done. Because you never see them. You never see them watching. I think the only occasions is when, like, that I can think of is when Lewis has won, like, has finished the Formula 1 season and won the championship. Then Sebastian Vettel has came up to him and, like, congratulated him. I think that was, like, the 2018, 2019 thing. I thought that was a really good detail because they were rivals during that season and he congratulated Lewis. And Seb wasn't even on the podium, so that was quite nice. Uh-oh.
Listen, I don't know what happened out there. It wasn't my fault.
Well,
no.
Whose fault was it then? Who was the idiot behind the wheel of your car? Hmm? You're pathetic. You won't even admit when you made a mistake.
I'm...
How did they ever sign you?
Oh, Butler. Devon, I didn't see you there.
What, like, out on the track today? You nearly took me out, mate.
Look, I don't know what happened. You cut in, I swerved. Next thing I knew, Casper was out.
Whoa. Mate, I was nothing to do with it. Whatever that was all on you. Don't be trying to pass the blame, because you haven't settled in yet.
Okay, first off, Racing Driver wouldn't be like that. They have too much ego to care about this sort of shit. This feels so...
You seem to find your feet quite quickly after you graduated from Formula 2. What advice would you give to Jackson in his first season?
Well, stay out of my way, mostly. And taking out your own teammate isn't something I would make a habit of.
Almost ready, Aiden. We're just checking audio levels.
Sure.
Seriously, Casper must be wondering what on earth Racing Point were thinking.
That's great. Thanks, Devon.
Yeah.
Okay.
What the fuck? This is like this is so bad. This is so corny and cheesy. This is so bad. Team Tussle at Racing Point. Not a great start for the F1 outfit, with the turbulent beginning for Racing Point in the F1 2020's calendar here at the Australian Grand Prix, following a strong start of blah 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 blah, ended in disaster. It's unclear at this stage where the responsibility for the incident falls. Well, it wasn't in my hands because they railroaded me. Was that like really shoddy teenage fighting? Missed the first half of it. I don't know. Like, basically, our character Aiden went up to his teammate Casper Ackerman and was like, "I'm sorry, I don't know what happened out there." Like, that would never happen with racing drivers. Racing driver, like, to be a racing driver, you need a certain level of ego and self-assurance, so they would never back down, right? Like, so it was very, like, emotional, "I'm sorry," and then the other guy's like, "Well, you're an idiot, you shouldn't be on the team," and then Devon comes in, and he's like, "Haha, I won, you lost," and my guy's just like, "I lost, I'm so sad," you know what I mean? That's not how it would be. You would just be like, okay, well, incidents happen, it's Formula 1, you know, I'm learning, I'm getting the ropes, like, in the public eye, that's what you do. You just wouldn't say that. You wouldn't say that. Reached out. In fact, you wouldn't even say that. You'd probably place blame on Casper because my car was faster. Like, but you wouldn't say that in public, right? So behind the scenes, you would say, "My car was faster. You should have let me through. It was your job to defend." Right? I was faster. I was catching on you. We had someone else catching on us, and because you wouldn't move, you wouldn't let me pass, we lost the race. Like, we lost those team points. And that was on you. So that's what the young Aiden should have said, right? To the Casper Ackerman. Because it was actually his fault. Like, But then Aiden had the team order that says, right, don't bother about Casper, and he ignored the team order. So, yeah, really what should have happened during the race is Casper should have said, "Yeah, but I'm faster." But yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not enjoying this as much, except...
Brian. Talk to me. You okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. Listen,
this is a lot of touchy-feely nonsense that you just don't need in a game like this.
Let's not go through all that now. We'll talk about it at the debrief.
Right, yeah.
I was actually talking about your little run-in with Casper and Butler over in the paddock.
Oh, wow. News travels fast.
The paddock talks, Aiden. Besides, I've got ears like a hawk. Listen, Butler's a clown. The man's ego is bigger than a... No, I've got nothing. Don't give it a second thought.
Thanks, Brian.
But Casper? Yes, he can get a little hot-headed, especially after a race. But you have got to work with him. That maneuver today.
Wasn't my fault, Brian.
It probably cost us points. I'll level with you. A lot of people on the team are disappointed, Aiden. And I'll be saying as much to Casper. Now, learn from it and move on. But you can't let it happen again. I'll see you at the debrief.
I feel like the debrief would have taken place before that phone call, but sure. Anyway, tomorrow's interview and photo shoot. Oh, we got a photo shoot? We have to do this shit? Okay. Oh, rewards. Huh. I don't know what this means. Claim rewards. Oh. Oh. Okay. Thanks. Call history. Oh, we can do call history? Cinematics? I don't want to go through any of those. Let's go to the next chapter. Let's see what that is. Chinese Grand Prix. Ugh. 1 month later. The world of motorsport moves fast, the focus quickly shifting to the Chinese Grand Prix. Aiden Jackson and Racing Point are eager to find form heading into the 4th race of 2020 season. Again, the Chinese Grand Prix never took place in 2020, so it's very interesting that they've chosen these races to form the 2020, the pre-log of our race thing, but I don't know. I'm probably going to do more of this on Saturday before Phoenix, by the way. It's not as bad as actually running full races, like these little side bits, because I don't have to like... Well, one of the downsides is that I'm not learning the track and I'm not getting used to the track before we do the races, so I'm making a lot of mistakes during the races. But one of the upsides to that is that we're progressing fast through the races, so I'm getting more experience, like, spread out in a short period of time, which is actually helping me. I think in the long term it'll help me be able to adjust quicker to different racetracks. Which is something I've always struggled with in the past. When we played the 2020 game, it always took me a while to adjust to a new racetrack. And once I adjust, I'm there and I'm fine, but I should know the Chinese Grand Prix quite well.
Grand Prix here in Shanghai, and this track fast becoming a rookie's favourite. Alex Albon, remember him from last year? A brilliant race in his debut season, and it looks like Aiden Jackson's continuing the trend.
Yeah, so we're kind of like Alex Albon,
Great promise so far this
I think,
season.
in Heritage.
Well, here's Ackerman now going up behind his young teammates.
Well, the rumour in the paddock, Crofty, is that the tension's building between these two. Let's see what happens here.
Here we go, Ackerman's going for it. Down the inside of the hairpin.
Oh, no.
What are you doing? Casper, what the hell? Looks like Jackson's really struggling to get over that.
Okay, Aiden, keep it focused. Concentrate.
That brush with his teammate clearly affecting the young driver.
It looks like it has, Crofty. I can't see any significant damage to that car, so he's going to have to pull himself back into this race.
Okay. Also, I think I'm getting a screen tear on the stream. I've just noticed it now.
Recover, Aiden. That's not okay. That's really not okay.
Oh, shut the fuck up, voiceover guy. I don't care. Just race races. It's not horrible. I'm not getting it at all, so I think what is happening is that my refresh rate is too high for the stream. Thank you.
We have no rival at this time.
We have no rival at this time. That's not what I was asking for. Okay, I need to focus. I know this track. I don't like this track, but I know it at least. I know it better than... I know it better than, Melbourne. Break! Ocon. I hate this turn. That's the turn that I hate the most on this track because it's all dependent on whoopsie.
Good job. Nice overtake.
It was not a nice overtake. Oh, he's got me on the inside. Got me on the cutback. DRS zone did it. It's all about throttle control, and I'm rubbish with my throttle control.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Uh-oh, my wheels came off the table. Ugh. We were doing so well, chat. We were doing so well. We were doing so well with this. It's really loosened itself. Like, that's the problem. It loosens itself while I'm racing it. You're still doing well. No. So when we did F1 2020, I had an ongoing theme of my wheel coming off my table during the races, and it would just like send me veering off into the barriers and stuff. I've got 4 laps. Oof, that's going to be a difficult ask. Might be able to do it. The grippy stuff between the grip table and still moves a bit, but a lot less. Well, my table's pretty good. It's it needs bolting in. It needs bolting into the table, really, for it to not move. I need to bolt it in. Also, I find it funny that I've got the racing lines on, but when I played this game 2020, we didn't have the racing dynamic lines on at all. But that was because we had a lot of prep and setup time. Oh no, oversteer, too much speed.
Of fuel remaining.
How do I turn that off? Here's Russell. He's got to be P20, right? One would expect. Whoops. Yeah, I can't turn up my fuel mix. That was a big regulation change, actually, from the 2020 season. Approaching... I've got no DRS. So that halo's really in the way in this game. It was a lot less imposing. Whoops. I don't know if I'll be able to get Kolos.
Okay, the gap behind is 2.1 seconds.
Russell did move out the way. See if K-Mag will. Who isn't in the sport anymore. He did not move out the way. He waited until it was too late. I hope he gets a penalty. I hope his wheels fall off. I hope he doesn't finish the race. And, yeah.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
Yeah, some grip strips or something on the table might not be a bad idea. I could do that. The thing is, I don't want to ruin the desk. I missed my braking zone again. See, I think what I really want with this game is I actually want to play co-op with someone. Like, we both race in the same team. And we play it together. Like, I go through a campaign together. Build the same team and just race it. Like, I'd love to do that, but don't really know anyone else that plays F1 games and that knows F1 as much as I do. Well, actually, no. I do know a few people, but yeah. Not the same, but have you Trackmania ranked? No, I don't want to do that. Because I don't like playing against the public. I want to play with people cooperatively, working on a team. Like, that's one of the new features of this game. I never like playing ranked. Ever. Ranked games make me rage, whereas cooperative gameplay is working together for something. I mean, you can still be competitive with each other, but at the end of the day, it's more of a game then. Like, it's more having fun. I used to do a lot of CSGO ranked. I used to do a lot of that. And it really brought not a very nice side of me out. And it's a side of me I don't want to bring again. Team race against 3-player team. Yeah, exactly. I don't want to be against anyone. I want to be against the AI. But I want to race it with people, right? So, cooperatively. Although you still are against each other, but if you're on the same team, then... I'm not going to be able to catch up with them. I've not got the pace around this track.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap. The gap behind us is 3.2 seconds.
So little about F1. I don't think you really need to know much about F1, to be honest, in order to play the game. It is an expensive game, though. I wouldn't expect anyone just to go and purchase it. So I didn't catch up with Kolos. You must have to race really, really, really well to be able to do that. To be able to catch it. I mean, I'm slow in all of the sectors. To be fair, I am kind of... I've been missing that braking zone. I think that's where I've been going wrong. Oops. What's happened there? Did I fail? Event failed. Oh. Okay, let's restart it then. That was an event failure. Oh dear.
Car's looking okay, Aiden. See if you can recover a few places.
What was that all about?
You can recover, Aiden.
Do you have to get past signs?
That's really not okay.
You might have to get past signs. Okay, so let's really focus then. But the car just went. Well, Norris was easy. The difficulty in this game, Rob, is actually setting up the car. Because that's what I struggle with. I struggle with being able to set up the car and stuff. But, you can get track guides and stuff for it. And I'm getting better at it now, I think. Setting up Dirt Rally. I'm not very good at, like, setting up cars anyway for racing, right? I don't think this game itself really does a very good job of explaining itself in what everything does as well, like your suspension geometry, your outward toe, and things like that. It doesn't explain what effects it's making. The downforce is easy. That's easy to understand, but god damn it. Yeah, that's just the wheel. Yeah, I'm talking about setting up the actual car, not the wheel. The wheel's fine. You've got like front wing, rear wing, lift, and they change for every single track because all the tracks are different, right? So like for your faster tracks, you don't want as much downforce, like your fast line, straight line, speed tracks. This is quite a twisty, turny track, so I think you need quite high downforce for this. Yeah, it says that there's 8 downforce. So that'll be front wing downforce because you don't change the rear wing. Hey, we got the apex. Nice. And I had the right speed coming on the exit as well, I think.
5 laps of fuel remaining.
And I've been watching F1 for like years and years and years, and I still don't understand like how the cars are set up. Although I'm a lot better at it now because I kind of researched it a little bit. This game is not a very good representation on how they set up the cars. Well, actually no, it kind of is. That's an orange car right ahead. That's the one that we're after. We're 2 cars ahead, but we've got bench markers. Blue flag, so he moved out the way. Magnussen's got a blue flag, so he should move out the way. Russell. So this was something that used to drive me nuts about the last game, is that the AI would race you at times when they shouldn't be racing you. You can try and overtake there, but they just wouldn't, and he's just forced me off the track because he was overtaking me. Because I lose the inside line when I'm entitled to the line because he's a back marker. I've lapped him. He's not racing against me, so he should not be overtaking me there. See what I mean? Like, he just gets in the way. He should not be able to do that. So it drives me bonkers that I'm now having to race defensively against a car I shouldn't have to. And K-Mag here is in the way too, and he should move right out of the way. Off the racing line. Off the racing line! I'm getting really warm in my room. I hate China. I hate the Chinese track. Oh, it's that bit there. It's just the adrenaline. No, it's hot in my room. It's like 20 degrees. I don't like it any warmer than like 17 degrees when I'm doing this. Because the wheel heats up, the computer heats up. And then I get sweaty. So then I make poor decisions and my brain doesn't focus very well. Adrenaline is good at focusing your brain. Although continuous adrenaline for long periods of time is not good. But we've only been going for an hour and a half, so... I can feel the heat from the rage at the AI, though. Oh, there's signs. Yeah, like all of my braking points and stuff that I'm just being sloppy. I'm a sloppy driver when it gets like this. I want to get to the point where I'm able to race these races without using the flashbacks. I don't want to keep using the flashback.
There's 3 laps of fuel remaining.
I don't care how many laps of fuel we've got. I can't change. I can't change my fuel mix.
Our gap behind is 5.1 seconds.
Okay, we got him. DRS. He's gone defensive early. Oh no, my wheel came off. Rude. Ah. Had to give him space there, otherwise I'd have crashed into him. Should get DRS again. Oh no! Close the gap. That was fair.
Gap to teammate ahead ahead is 2.3 seconds.
That's my corner. Thank you. So there's the teammate. Now, the question is whether they're going to give us orders to overtake him or not. Whether we're allowed to overtake. To get our point. Pass him. Well, if the team says don't overtake, defend, I'll defend. Because I'm a rookie and I'm the second driver. And that's only fair. But you would expect that if they did say that, then I need to be able to pass at some other point. In like another race at some point. You don't do the middle finger to your team.
We have 2 laps of fuel remaining. Okay, gap ahead is 2.7 seconds.
I don't think I can catch him though. Yeah, I don't know if I can even catch him. I think I lost a little bit too much time. Oh, Scheiße. Oh, come on, dude. He spun me around. Oh, you do have to do that? It says get position 10 again back. Objective, recover 10th place before the end of the race. Oh, I do have to do it. Oh, damn it. Oh. I don't know if I can. I don't personally have the energy to be able to keep up. I don't have the energy. Ugh. I'm 4 seconds off his pace. I don't know what they want me. I can't. I don't know if I can do it. I think I'm gonna fail the event again.
This is your final lap of the race.
Because it's so hot in my room. Driving racer excuses. There's no air coming in.
There's only 1 lap of fuel remaining.
Shut the fuck up, Jeff. Just Jeff coming out of nowhere. It's like, there's 1 lap of fuel remaining in the middle of a turn. When I'm trying to focus on the track. The car doesn't have a windshield.
Gap to car in front is 2.8 seconds.
There's no air coming into my room, that's what I meant. And it's getting very, very stuffy. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to do it all over again then, I guess. I didn't realize the objective was to get 10th place back. That sucks. I don't know if I can do that. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I can do it. That's really tricky. I believe. Well, it looks like we're gonna fail. Yeah, we failed then, right? I don't think I can. This is really difficult. How much? I've got like 5 places to pick up.
Okay, Aiden, see if you can recover a few places.
That's so difficult.
What's that all about? You can recover, Aiden.
See if you can pick up a few places. You see what I mean? Like, they don't expressively say... Oh, God. You see, I know I'm just going to be making frustrated decisions. They don't expressively say, collision with Norris? They don't expressively say that I've got to get back to 10th place there. And it wasn't until we pressed the pause button that it actually says that. And I wouldn't have spotted that. Shoddy design, absolutely shoddy design. Because I was expecting me not to have to. It makes sense that I would try and get 10th back.
Ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tires.
I hate this track as well. It doesn't help that. Doesn't help that I can't drive the track. And out of water. I might have to leave this for another day. I don't know if I've got the brain power to be able to do this. Alright, we'll get Ocon on the DRS zone. Cut back.
There's 5 laps of fuel remaining.
Hate this part of the track. That's the worst part of the track. Okay, Russell's next, but he's got the blue flags. Hopefully we'll catch up with Russell on a straight. So he's not, like, in the middle of a chicane when I'm trying to take the apex and then he just, like, cuts me off. Hopefully that won't happen this time. He should move out the way. He does. And now we've got Kevin Magnussen in the way. Okay, he's moved offline. That's good. That's what I wanted. Apart from he's still racing me. Well, that was just rude. I don't understand why he came, like, why the AI decided to start racing me. Like, that AI should not be racing me there. Now I've got no DRS.
We're trailing our teammate by 2.9 seconds.
2.9 seconds in 3 laps. That's good. That's a tall ask. Especially with Carlos in the way. Oh, are you kidding me? Oversteer. Break. Okay, Carlos, get out the way. Don't like passing 2 McLarens. It's not how it should be.
Good job, nice overtake.
He's right there. Not gonna get DRS on this one, but we can be close.
There's 4 laps of fuel remaining.
It's the first time I've made that apex in a while. I think we're getting a second wind now. What time is it? Do I have to call it soon? I've got what, like... This is my final attempt, I think. Before I have to go to work. Oh no, I slid. That's not good. I've got 2 laps. That's gonna be so difficult, man. I think I can do it this time. Though, I'm definitely in a much better standing. Like, the last couple of overtakes weren't as cringy as they were in other attempts. I can smell it. 10th place. Points. I'm coming for you, Mr. Okay, never mind. I'm also gonna do pirouettes, Mr. Ackerman. Oh shit.
Okay, the gap behind is 1.6 seconds.
Should get DRS this time. Don't you do it. Collision!
Easy. Don't want to see you take each other out.
What a dick! Where's 9th place? Who is it? It's Albon.
You're in the top 10 now. Keep it up. The gap to the car ahead is 3.2 seconds.
Let's go for 9th. 2.2 seconds.
Laps of fuel remaining.
We've got 2 laps. That's going to be a tough ask. I think we can get 9th though. I'm positive about this. It feels good. Let's go for 9th. Let's go. Push him.
This is your final lap. Final
Got
lap of the
no
race.
ERS left. Wait, this is the final lap? Oh, maybe I can't do it then. He's too far ahead. I can see him. He's not close enough. I need to be right on his tail to make this pass. I'm not close enough. That's okay. Valtteri Bottas is the winner. In China? China's Lewis's hunting ground. We did it.
That's the end of the race. We'll see you in Parc Ferme.
Whew. That was difficult. Ah.
Well, plenty to digest there, and a little bit ominous seeing the 2 Racing Point teammates make contact again.
Things don't look stable between these 2 drivers, Crofty. They've barely been teammates 5 minutes.
That's Ant.
That wheel bump, could that have been avoided, Ant?
Yeah, it looked like Ackerman was making a bit of a statement to me. He's certainly not given Jackson any room.
A sign of things.
Wait, is Lando Norris one of my one of the Mercedes mechanics?
Till next time.
Definitely look like Lando's facial
I can
features.
see the drivers starting to approach the podium for the victory celebrations.
I don't care. Yet again am a sore loser. I don't care about the podiums. Chinese Grand Prix post-race. Following an eventful Chinese Grand Prix, tensions are on the rise at Racing Point as Jackson and Ackerman make contact with one another, following an aggressive overtake maneuver by the veteran. Oh, here we go.
Casper, what the hell was that? You nearly put me out the entire race. Bumping wheels like that, you could have put us both into the barrier. Casper. Come on, man.
I have to make a phone call.
Casper! Ackerman!
Mom! Cancel the TV subscription. The entertainment is right here.
Come off it. Do you really have nothing better to do?
Right now? No. And why would I want to miss this? You two are like characters in a badly written sitcom.
Yeah, they are. They really are.
You're Ricardo, you know. Ask anyone.
What do you mean?
The paddock talks, mate. And so did Ackerman. Should have heard him last season. He didn't care who he talked to, and he was always going off on one about you. He tried to stop them from signing you. Didn't want to play babysitter.
Oh, he did he?
Everyone knows. Have you not seen the way that people look at you? We all feel sorry for you, mate. You never stood a chance with him.
Oh, what is this?
You want my advice? Prove him wrong.
Oh, this is so cringy, man. It's so cringy. What the fuck? The thing is, like, he wouldn't know what was going on in the race because he was also racing in the race. So why do we care what he thinks? Jackson and Ackerman crash again. Tempers seem frayed over at Racing Point after an incident left both Casper Ackerman and Aiden Jackson fighting wheel to wheel. Uh-oh, we got a phone call from Mum. Let's answer that.
Hey, Ma.
Hello, love. I saw the race and thought I'd give you a call.
And why's that?
Just to say well done, like I always do.
Oh, right.
I saw what happened in the race with Casper.
Not paying attention, that's fine,
He
Rob.
wasn't penalized. Are you okay?
I'm fine.
And Casper, what's he said about it?
Nothing. He wouldn't speak to me.
Well, maybe keep trying. It can't hurt to clear the air. Just remember what your grandmother always used to say.
You did it? Yeah, I did it.
The fights that
How was the bad cutscene after? Awful. We're having a phone call with Mum right now.
Whatever's going on, don't let it get to you. And call me later, okay?
Will do.
Jesus Christ. Anyway, in an obvious clash of egos, Ackerman openly challenged his teammate's position, only for a pair to bump wheels after a disastrous result. This unfortunate contact initially left Ackerman in a far more adventurous position, allowing him to roar ahead. However, Jackson's grit and determination were also a full show, and the junior driver's tendency pushed him to ultimately pass and finish the race ahead of his teammate, the Flying Dutchman. Oh, apparently he's the Flying Dutchman. Okay, that's original. That's an original name. Well done, game. It's undeniable that with such a recovery and is in rising above adversity, I don't know. Finishing ahead of the teammate, Aiden Jackson, reputation is sealed as a hot new name in F1. Yay, we're a hot new name. What the fuck ever? We've got loads of shit here as well. Blah, 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 blah. All caught up, apparently. Okay, I'm not reading through this. Looks like Racing Point drivers are acting like kids. Good to see Jackson pull it back, though. Well, okay. Oh, Otmar, it's official. What is official? To everyone on the team, what may you've been aware, it has now been released in a press conference and made official. BWT Racing Point will become Aston Martin starting in 2021. I'd personally like to thank all of you for your confidentiality up until this point and your continued hard work for the team. But as we look forward to the future and what changes 2021 holds, let's not forget the season and the work with the energy and enthusiasm I know we always do. Thanks, Otmar. Brian. That's just to let you know that this evening's post-race meeting has been put back by 20 minutes so that you got a little extra time to yourself. Also, that little bump today between you and Casper, we did it twice, has got quite a few people concerned, and I don't think Otmar was too impressed, so prepare for some harsh words. I've already said this to you both. But you got to start working together, and there's a blah, 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 blah. Hi, Siziska Mills. Just a couple of things. I thought I'd fire over. The restaurant's confirmed for tonight. I've arranged a car for you to pick up. It's your mom's birthday next week. You asked me to remind you. Seriously? You have to have an assistant to remind you when your mother's birthday is? For fuck's sake. Another call. You Seriously? Colin Parry keeps contacting me to see if you do an interview for Trackside. No, fuck off. I don't want to do that. I know you're not keen, so I've avoided giving him your email address. Well, why would you give the members of the press my personal email address? Get out of here. My assistant is my calendar on my phone. Yeah. Let me know if you change your mind. Well, my assistant is my brain. I just remember my mom's birthday. It's not difficult. Enjoy tonight and let me know how things goes. I've heard great things about you, about the place. Okay, whatever, I don't care. Rewards. Skip it. Thanks. What time is it? It's 11:30. Okay, I think I need to save this. Is there a way for me to save? If I go to the next chapter, usually it will save it before we go, I think. I think it's on autosave. Hopefully. So we should be on chapter 3 next time we do this. I think. But dude, I'm not gonna lie, this is just the most cringeworthy crap. It's so drivel. Like this is bad. This is so bad. Anyway, chapter 3. The recent series of we're in the French Grand Prix. Why can't we do some good races? The recent series of incidents with his teammate Casper Ackermann, both on and off the track, have marred the start of Jaden Ackermann's rookie F1 season. With the French Grand Prix coming up, Jackson is keen to find the form that brought him so much success in F2. I mean, it's in our first year. He's never going to do well in his first year.
Once again, the final moment before lights out and the charge down to turn 1. Who will come out on top at Paul Ricard today? We'll find out soon as the French Grand Prix gets underway.
There's so many bugs in this game still.
The circuit Paul Ricard then, a 3.6 mile track, 25 miles east of Marseille. 15 corners here.
This is a difficult track too. I don't like this track. This isn't one of my favorites.
Going into turn 8. Top speeds today should be around 205 miles per hour. Here we are then at the circuit Paul Ricard in France, the 10th race of the 2020 Formula 1 season, and the standings are starting to take some kind of shape, Ant.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh my goodness.
You've got your big three jostling for position at the top, so no surprises there. A little less predictable in the midfield.
Are we doing it from the start?
Argument for Racing Point underperforming somewhat.
Racing Point underperforming. That's not a good sign. Start from the back of the grid and pass as many people as possible.
Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Looking at the rest of today's
They
grid,
usually have music during these bits.
Bottas, Leclerc, Daniel Kvyat, and Ricciardo. Norris, Vettel,
Okay.
Sainz, and Pierre Gasly. Ocon, Ackermann,
Oh.
Devon Butler, and Albon. Giovinazzi, Grosjean.
Are we seriously all the way back here?
Aiden Jackson, Magnussen, and Nicholas Latifi. And with preparations almost complete, let's head down to the track.
I'm at 18th? I've got to start from 18th? Ugh.
Okay, we've not quite had the start of the season we'd hoped for, but we've got a chance to make up some ground.
Oh, this is
today.
a full
Try to
race
keep your
as
nose
well.
clean and show us what you've got. Good luck, Aiden.
Oh, we can change. You can choose any of the 5 presets by selecting one. You can also click on the setup to customize any of the presets from detailed sliders. Can we do full customization here? Is this the first time that we can actually do this, maybe? Yeah, we can. We can fully customize this. I think this is definitely what can I load? Yeah, you see, I've got 0 here because I've got all the presets for all the tracks now. I think what I'll do is I'm going to leave this until next time. Also, the game froze for a second there. We'll leave that until next time, I think, because I've got to get ready for work and stuff. I don't want to be late. I've got a few things to do. I want to shower first as well. I need to go and get food, and then I need to go out. So, I think that's a good place to end it.